2-1.
Let's go!
Hey!
Big game this Friday, though. D-backs versus Dodgers. We got 4 tickets happening right after 7 a.m. with your guy, Joey Boy.
It's Uncle JD.
All right, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for another episode of Judge Joey.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's been a long time. October. That was the last time we did
This
this.
is the last time, man. I fell off. I'm not wearing chonies under my robe, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Judge Joey. I am not only the judge, I am the plaintiff with Sienna here.
Yeah, little bias. It's okay.
JD, you're the defendant. We're talking about, speaking of the D-backs, all heading out to see Sienna. You're going to be in-game host this Friday night.
Yeah, it's Mexican Heritage Night, and I will represent the Mexicans.
And JD let us know he cannot go because he's going to visit his beautiful sister, who not just has a 1.5-year-old little girl, she's pregnant again.
Yes, going to be having a boy. Very excited. We have another athlete in the family.
Okay. Why can't the little girl be an athlete?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, she could be an athlete, too.
Worst
Oh
uncle ever.
I did not mean it like
off to
that.
a bad
I did not
start
mean it
already.
like
Off to
that.
a
I'm so
horrible-
sorry. I did not mean it
Wow.
like that.
Why do you have to wait for the little boy? You have a niece that could be an
I'm
athlete.
sorry. I'm sorry. I did
Jeez.
not make it sound like that.
The morning manager listening, you are the jury.
I'm sorry.
833-6377. It's time for you to just judge Uncle JD here. Well, she has a couple stepkids. She got remarried. He had 2 sons. So your sister's a stepmom. So I told you, make sure you bring your little step nephews a gift. And you said, absolutely, yeah. Why would I do that?
Yeah, why would I do that? They're like 12 or 13. And yeah, I'm going to see my niece.
Who can't be an athlete, I guess.
That's not true. I take that back.
Nope, don't put it on her resume, apparently, because it's not going to amount to anything athletic-wise.
You're a horrible uncle.
I know.
No, in all seriousness, I helped raise 2 kids before I met my ex-wife, beautiful Lena and Adrian. And I just remember when people would come over for a gift for JoJo, when we had JoJo, they bring a little gift for Lena and Adrian. I appreciated that. And even as far as when I have Gia, if it's her birthday or anything, and someone's like, hey, I bought a little something for Cruz. It's just nice to bring a little something for the other kids in the house, especially if you haven't seen your sister in a while, you're meeting your niece for the first time, and you don't really know your step nephews, or just call them nephews. It's so rude for you not to bring them a little something.
Well, I think the family dynamics are different, and I know this is going to sound so crazy. Well, and I come from a divorced household as well. I have 3 other stepsisters, 4 other stepsisters, and a stepbrother. So if I'm going to treat them that way, then I have to get everybody gifts whenever I see them. You guys just want me to give these guys a gift
Kids,
because
yes,
these
yes.
kids a gift because
Yes,
they're kids.
yes.
No, it's ridiculous. So I'm just going to get my niece something because that's why I'm going, and
It's horrible.
I just don't view it as anything like bigger than that. I'm not bringing them a gift like I would my niece.
You got to do it.
It doesn't have to be as extravagant as the one you're getting for your niece. Just get them a little something.
Little gift card. Slap them a $10 bill.
Gift card?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go in there and give them a Target gift card.
Or
Yes.
Roblox, whatever they're into. I don't know, Minecraft.
Yeah, I don't know. Call your sisters like, hey, what are the boys into?
That's just such another step. I'm just going to give,
You
know,
are
my
the
niece
jury.
no.
Morning Messengers, 833
730.
6377. Your thoughts of this? Should you embrace your step kids in your family when you go visit? What are your thoughts? Grace in Phoenix.
So do I really have to comment on that? Because no one really agrees with the whole JD situation and the whole kids. Now, that's just messed up. I have a stepson, so let's be messed up to buy my kids something and not my stepson.
Right?
Yes, exactly. You don't want them to feel left out.
Yup.
It's hard enough that they're a step kid and they get called that step kid. And then the family that doesn't embrace them, like JD, now, they make them feel a certain type of way.
It's not that I'm not embracing them by not getting them a gift. I'm going because I want to get my niece something. And it's not like we're going to make this big deal like we're going to sit around and, it's going to be some unboxing. I'm just going to go there, give her something cute, and
Bad.
that's the end of it.
Bad go of
It's
it.
no one's birthday. It's no one's anything.
You're meeting them for the first time.
Right.
That's a big deal.
So if we go out and we go get ice cream, we go out maybe to Applebee's, because I know where she's at. That's pretty much all that's there. Then I'll buy them some stuff there. But as far as a toy or something like that, I'm going to save that for my niece.
But if it's like you're going to go over and be with the whole family, then yeah, you should bring something for everybody.
That means I need to get my brother-in-law something too while I'm at it? Am I just buying everybody something?
Why not? When's the last time you saw them?
Probably 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah, it's been quite a bit.
You haven't
Jesus.
seen your sister in 5 years.
Yeah, maybe even longer. 2019? 6?
60, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
the whole house is
wild.
getting a gift for me. Are you kidding me?
This is like
Yeah.
a mini reunion.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
Oh, I don't know. I think you're falling off this list of nicest guy I've ever met in my life.
That's just not true.
And you're really downplaying this whole situation.
I'm not downplaying. I'm just telling the truth. I know a lot of people don't want to hear it that way.
No.
See, when JD puts it that way, it's like in between because I guess I could kind of agree. Like, I'm in between with my family right now.
Ma'am, we want to remind you, you're in the court of law. You put your hand on the Bible and swore to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but to tell the truth. And you have a son who is a stepson. Now you're going to backtrack, ma'am?
No, but it works both ways.
Yes, you can understand where I'm coming from. That's
So these
all I'm
stepkids,
asking.
these kids should buy JD a gift?
I don't want that. I don't expect that. I do not expect that. See, that's where you're trying to flip
But
it.
you're the adult in the situation.
I get it. You understand, though.
No.
And I don't expect to have a relationship with them. Like, they shouldn't have to have the pressure of having to have a
I
relationship
hope your flight's
with me.
delayed both ways.
Okay.
That's all I want.
Well, that's not nice. That has nothing to do with the topic
I hope
at
you have a little
hand.
bit of turbulence that freaks you out a bit.
Yeah.
Knowing the bad luck JD has been in, it might just happen.
Right.
Why?
I hope you have the munchies and you want to eat your peanuts and someone has a peanut allergy and you can't have any peanuts on the flight there or back.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for the call and your opinion, love.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely. D-backs taking on the Dodgers. This Friday night, it's the Morning Mess. JD, Sienna, your guy Joey boy, having the discussion as we are in the middle of Judge Joey. Not only the judge, I'm also the plaintiff.
Yeah. I can't blame you, though.
This justice system, am I right?
New year, new us. Listen, our trusty bailiff, producer Jules, is ready to lock up the defendant here, JD, as being, would you say, the worst Uncle Sienna?
Absolutely. He sucks. You should
JD
consider
doesn't
that.
believe that stepchildren in the family deserves gifts.
I know, and that's wild.
Right, and as a stepchild of someone who has step parents, I don't expect any gifts from my step parents. And you guys are making it sound like I should get the two teenage boys, my stepbrothers.
They're not teenagers.
Yeah, they're teenagers.
They're 12.
They're 12 and 13, so I should get them gifts and not my niece because my niece won't remember anything. She's a year and a half.
We ask you, the jury, the morning messengers, to call in 833
730.
6377. Your just thoughts in the middle of Judge Joey of JD thinking you don't have to buy stepchildren gifts because they're not really blood.
Yeah, if I was a step
You
parent,
know what's enough out of you?
it's different. I deserve a chance
Order in
to
the
speak.
court! Paige and Santan, your thoughts on this?
That's actually like kind of a perfect topic for me because I'm divorced and my ex is really not in the picture as much as my current husband is. And he has taken them on as much as his own kids. And we have a daughter together now. But every time we go somewhere, he's always like, those are my kids, you know, like it's not a difference.
Right.
Are they his kids?
Yeah, they're his kids, and I don't like him. I mean, sorry,
Oh, okay.
with all due respect.
Well, that's important to know.
That's, you know. Order to the court. There's been a new development in this case. JD, you did not tell the court here that you didn't like your brother-in-law.
Yeah, I don't like him right now.
You don't like him very
Right now or in general?
Just right now, I feel like, you always want room for growth.
So I just don't see why, JD, you can't just buy some gifts for the stepkids. They have nothing to do with their dad being a jerk. Say, play devil's advocate. He is a jerk. He's not the greatest brother-in-law. It's not the kid's fault.
I know, but like for Christmas or anything, like I don't expect him to buy me a gift. I expect my sister to buy me a gift, but I don't expect anything from him, so he shouldn't expect it from me.
Are they married?
Yeah, they're married.
Well, then that's your sister is your brother. That's all in the same thing. If they share an account, that's your brother and your sister buying you a gift.
Nope.
It ain't the kid's fault at the end of the day.
Sustained.
But I don't need to buy them gifts if I'm just going to go there and buy my niece something, because that's why I'm really going. I'm going because I haven't met my niece yet.
It's
So
just
I'm going to buy her a nice like
horrible.
little book or a toy. But Joey's like, hey, you should also buy the stepkid something. I'm like, why would I do that?
Sienna, help me
Because
out here.
those
That-
are also your nieces
Yes.
and nephews now.
Yeah, they're your nieces and nephews.
Yes.
And I don't think it would necessarily have to be like anything huge. You could be like, they have all those cute like big brother, big sister books. You could buy them one of those, and that's super cheap. It's like $5 and it's super caring. And your sister will be like, oh my God, you're the best, brother. I love you so much. That was so thoughtful. And you'll look like the good guy.
I don't care about their opinion of me. I don't care about the stepkid's opinion of me.
Yeah,
But
damn.
you should want to show that you're putting in effort to accept them as family.
I accept
Yeah.
them as family verbally. A lot of people in my situation, they would be scared to say what I'm saying, and all I'm saying is I'm not going to get them anything. I'm going to get my niece something.
God.
I'm going to call it a day.
So they don't count as family to you because they were married into the family?
They count as family, but maybe if we went out to eat or something, I would buy them food or whatever.
That
But
is
I'm not going to go out of my
crazy.
way to get them a gift.
Like, do you not do anything on Christmas
Nope.
or anything like that?
Nope, I got 3 stepsisters too. We don't get each other anything
You're
because
a
we
bad
don't know each other
step
like that.
brother, step anything, bro.
Yeah.
I hope you trip on steps, to be honest with you, when you leave work
I
today.
don't expect anything from them.
I hope they made handmade cards for you. I bought you like a
that'd be
polo shirt.
awful.
But it's also you're
Yeah.
a grown adult. These are children that you're beefing with technically.
I'm not beefing with them.
You know what happened? Somebody hurt JD and didn't get him a gift.
Ah, these
Yeah,
are-
they started it.
Childhood trauma.
Yes. Is this-
Paige, you shut your mouth, all right?
We need therapist Joey now. Screw Judge Joey. We need therapist Joey.
Yes. Paige might have hit the nail right there.
I know, because Paige, she said she's not with her ex-husband anymore, obviously. So, like, yeah, we
JD,
come
no,
from a
no, no,
divorce
no,
household.
don't try to deter this.
Nope, have
Listen.
to switch it around.
No, your parents
That's the
didn't work
trauma.
out. You had step siblings. Did they pay more attention to them than you? And then you're just like, screw all step kids?
I wouldn't say that.
That's what it is,
I
huh?
wouldn't say
Did
that.
not say it either.
Yeah, he did not say it.
Yeah, not denying it.
It's not these kids' fault.
I just don't owe him a gift. It's not a big deal. You made it such a big thing.
But it's also not a big deal to get them something small.
Yes.
I think I understand where you're coming from and not wanting to get him a gift for this particular event, but I think going forward, you should definitely consider including them as your, they're kids, looking inward.
I don't even know their names.
Jesus.
That's crazy. You don't know their names?
Nope.
Wow.
I'm learning so much about you right
Yeah.
now and your family dynamic.
Yeah, you're not the nicest guy I've ever met anymore. You stepped down.
To what?
You're now second to Elon Musk, definitely. Elon Musk is nicer than you. Yeah.
Don't John Musk me right now.
John,
I want to take a Cybertruck and just run over it with you. Like, so bad. Like, listen, I got divorced, and the kids that I helped raise with Amber, I still call them to this day, tell them I love them, thinking about you. So just because now it didn't work out with their mom, I still keep in contact. I still get them gifts.
That's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, couldn't be you, right, JD?
All right.
you gotta realize that they're gonna know that going forward. They're still at an age where you can be an influential person on them and
Yeah.
be like, oh, that's my cool Uncle JD, and oh yeah, he does a sick job, or he has this. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
he's always there for me. You
Nope.
need to realize that versus somebody hurt me.
You
Don't
know
care
what?
about their opinion.
Court is adjourned, man. Bailiff, can you take this guy
Yeah,
away from me?
recess for 5 minutes.
We need a recess real quick. Talk to the plaintiff. All right. Thanks for the call, love.
Thank you so much. You have a good day.
Don't tell us what to do. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Now, I will say, we have someone on hold. Alex in Peoria. CN, you won't believe this. Developing news here. He actually agrees with
Yes.
JD.
There's no way.
Finally, yes.
Alex, you will be heard in the court of law. Judge Joey, he's going to give his points why JD is absolutely correct when visits. Coming up with your morning mess, Joey boy.
What up, JD?
And it's Sienna.
If you're going to visit your family and there's new stepkids into the family, do you buy them gifts as well as you're visiting? JD's visiting his sister to welcome his new soon-to-be nephew and a niece who's a year and a half that you have not met yet.
Just the cutest little button ever.
Has a little gift for her. I was like, make sure you take the stepkids something. Your sister would appreciate that. He's like, no, I don't think stepkids deserve gifts, which is a wild statement.
Yeah, they're family too, and I don't know how much we have to keep telling him this.
In the middle of Judge Joey, I am the judge and the plaintiff. I had to jump on the wagon with Sienna to go against the defendant here, JD. This is wild, bro.
I have another lawyer then on the line. I have more representation.
We do have Alex in Peoria. Wild. Alex, you agree with JD.
Yeah, I agree with him.
You agree with JD?
Oh,
What
you.
the hell?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And the only reason I agree with him is because it goes situational, but like for me, like I'm Mexican, so we have a big family, and like, I got step cousins, I got regular cousins, I got, like all kinds of stuff. So like whenever I see like my family that's like not really my family, like they don't bring me stuff and I don't bring them stuff, but we say hi. So it's like, all right, we know how it goes.
We were raised different, man. I just appreciate when people came over. If they got some for Cruz and Gia, if I had Alina and Adrian, they brought some for them. I loved it.
Now, here's the thing. Let me defend myself a little bit
No.
more. If we were in person, like if I went to their place for Christmas, I'm absolutely getting them a gift. I want to make that clear. But in this case, for what we're specifically talking about now, I'm meeting my niece for the first time. So I'm going to get her a gift. And Joey was like, well, you got to get the stepkids a gift too. I'm like, no, I don't.
Jeez.
Well, when was the last time you saw the stepkids?
I don't think we've ever met.
Well, then
Well,
that's
you're
the
meeting them for the
first time. Oh my God, this guy.
Maybe we've met once. I don't remember. It was
Nope,
so long
you already
ago.
said you didn't.
Nope,
meet.
yep.
Can't backtrack.
Wouldn't even matter to me.
Tap tap, no take backs.
Yeah, like JD said though, if it's Christmas, birthday, yeah, I'm probably gonna bring something, but like, I mean, he's meeting his blood niece, a new.
Oh my God, I
Thank
hate
you.
that blood. Those two kids are in the family. Their dad married his sister. They're his nieces and nephews now.
There's no expectations. I don't have any expectations.
You're the
for
worst
my
uncle ever,
step-parents.
bro.
I don't have any expectations.
The worst.
So now I'm a bad uncle if I don't get them
Absolutely.
something? That's
Yes,
ridiculous.
you are because you're
Absolutely.
technically their uncle now.
They
Yeah.
could care less about me. If I called right now, they'd be like, we don't care about that guy.
Well, they have to get to know you. You haven't literally got to meet them.
Okay.
Why would they care about someone they never met?
We'll get to know each other, and then at that point, I'll know some of their interests. Then I'll buy them a gift.
Oh,
But this
God.
go around, the
Okay.
niece gets something.
You need a good first impression. This is your family now, JD.
I do not care about the first impression.
Wow.
Wow.
I hope they kick your